Andrea is a very caring person. You know, ever since she was little, I always call her my passionate child.
The heart disease runs in her dad's side of the family, so we knew early on it was a high possibility that she would have disease. They didn't see anything until around she was about 3.
So I thought I was perfectly fine. I was playing soccer, I was playing volleyball, and I always ran fine until the day my dad and mom sat us down and they told us we couldn't play anymore.
I mean, I think it's great in the manner that I knew exactly what they were going through, but I think as a parent, it was really, really, really hard. Yes, it's a beautiful gift, but at the same time, the things that come after can be exhausting.
It came at the perfect time. Like I said, we didn't know where things were gonna go.
With Adina's wish, you know, it was just before we were gonna go through all this stuff. We came back with such happiness and such encouragement, right? That I almost feel like it fueled us.
They told us that she needed a transplant quickly. They both got listed at the end of December. Andrea got it the following year in January, so she was only on the transplant list for 5 weeks. And then Adina got the call in February, so they were about 4 weeks apart.
I feel like it was harder going into the actual transplant because I was scared and I had to go through it first.
Andrea wished to go to South Korea. She just knew whatever she was doing out there, she wanted it to be related to K-pop.
I was going through a really rough time with my mental health, and I felt really unworthy of love from my parents, from people in my life, and I had a stage in my life where I just never wanted to live anymore, that I just wanted it all to end. For a full week, I didn't have to worry about all the things that reminded me of just the bad things I'd gone through. That's the first time I've smiled since forever. It saved my life being out there.
There's this bliss just in her face everywhere she was going. I have this picture of her, and I feel like it capsules everything, right? And she's kind of staring at this huge billboard of a K-pop artist. You sit there and you're like, man, you went through so much, and now you're here, just ordering a bunch of matcha and buying things.
The trip for her gave her a lot of meaning, a lot of hope, a lot of excitement she was able to come back with.
The impact that they're making on these families goes beyond that wish. You always keep that inside. I will always remember those 2 trips. I will always remember Adina going to Hawaii and Andrea going to South Korea.
So amazing to see her smile that we hadn't seen in a long time, and it is due to the generosity of donors, and we're just so grateful and appreciative.
I'm trying to be a lawyer. I want to go to an Ivy school one day, and I want to live in Korea.
I wish that she, continues to be who she is as a person and continues to share that fire that she has inside with the world. She's been through a lot, but she's gonna be okay. She's gonna be perfectly fine.